What's going on, guys? So if you are into wireless headphones and you watch YouTube, you've probably seen the brand RAYCON appear on a lot of your favorite YouTube channels as a sponsored product. And for me, I didn't accept the sponsorship. They reached out to me, they offered to pay me to review their product and to give a sponsored review of the product. I turned it down, but it kind of had me inquiring on, is this truly a good product, or do people just say it's a good product because they're getting paid to say it's a good product? In most cases, they want an honest evaluation, an honest review, but at the same time, though, these things are relatively inexpensive, so I figured I would just purchase a set off of Amazon and see how they perform compared to the brands that I normally buy. Now, I am not endorsing any brand here. The Earfun brand appeared to me as like a recommended item on Amazon one day that had like a $20 discount off of like a $60 or $70 price tag. So these were super affordable and they work really well from a noise canceling perspective, as well as that kind of transparent sound perspective where you can hear the outside, the ambient sound internally. And I bought these because I got tired of buying the Samsung. So the Samsungs, I've bought one or two pairs of these, but I typically get these for free whenever I upgrade to a new Samsung phone because Samsung gives you these points that you can use in their store. Now, there's nothing wrong with these. These actually are really good headphones. I've had no major issues with them. Same with the Earfun. These work really well. The noise canceling technology in these absolutely works really well. Again, I'm not getting paid for any of this stuff. All of this stuff was either purchased by me or it just came with the phone that I upgraded to. So I have no preference of one or the other than how I actually use it. Now, RAYCON. Again, a lot of YouTubers review this product. A lot of YouTubers say that these are phenomenal. A lot of YouTubers get sponsored by RAYCON to actually review the product. So they're getting paid by RAYCON to review this product. I think in some cases they get compensated as an affiliate for how many they sell as well. But I can't speak to that because everyone's affiliation with companies like this is different and they make a different offer to everyone. But they did offer to have me review their product. They offered to pay me. I turned it down and I just went out and ended up buying a pair of these. So just so you can see, I paid $79.99 for these. I purchased them on Friday the 5th and I just wanted to see specifically how they performed because I use wireless earbuds a lot when I travel on airplanes, when I'm at events, just for their hands-free capability to listen to music. I'm not a music fanatic, so I don't listen to a ton of music. I basically use them for maybe Audible whenever I'm doing a project or I'm working, mowing the grass. That's a big one. When I'm mowing the grass, I use the heck out of earbuds because they work really well. I can listen to Audible. I can really listen to whatever I want to listen to without the outside sound bleeding in. So we're going to test these things out, and I'm just going to give you my personal opinion on how these fare compared to both of these products right here. Okay, so I've been using these RAYCON headphones now for 3 days under various conditions to see how I would like them, just based off of what people say about them. The one thing that's kind of interesting to me, and I had to go back to the instructions just to make sure that I wasn't missing it, is at this price range, a lot of headphones have some type of noise canceling built into them. The Earfun, they definitely have a noise canceling and it works really, really well. Samsung does as well. And I know a lot of other brands have some type of noise cancellation. Both of those earphones also have like this ambient sound feature as well, to where it kind of, I guess it turns a microphone on the outside of the headphone so you can hear things that are going on around you. From a perception perspective, it doesn't match, of course, not having earphones. And I think the whole point is so you can hear things going on around you. A good example of an environment that I like to use that feature on is when I'm in an airplane and the flight attendant's coming by, or if I'm on my mower and I see someone pull up and I need to talk to them, or if somebody's needing to talk to me and I'm wearing the headphones in my shop so I don't have to take them out of my ears. I just hold the button down or I turn it on, because it's all different on different headphones how they work. On this one, you have to hold down the right button for 3 seconds, which turns on awareness mode. And awareness mode is simply the ability for you to hear what's going on outside of your headphones as well as what's going on in your headphones. It's almost like if you're into studio music, what's called an open headphone. Essentially, it doesn't seal around your ear to the point to where you can't hear anything going on around you like a closed headphone might. So my biggest disappointment with these is just the fact that there's no noise cancellation built into them. They definitely need it if they want to compete against brands like Earfun, if they want to compete against some of the OEM brands like your Samsungs and things like that, because from a cost perspective, they're not that far removed from some of those, because like the Earfun cost less with their coupons and the different percentages off you get on Amazon. Samsung's cost a little bit more, but they've come down in price. I know the Apple EarPods, they've come down in price as well. And there are a lot of really great alternatives that give you great sound and noise cancellation. Whereas, again, these don't have noise cancellation. Now, the one saving grace, per se, is the fact that they fit really comfortably in my ear. And that is a huge thing because they feel like they seal a little better inside of my ear, and they're not going to come out as easily. I'm not going to jostle one loose, and I'm not going to have to worry about it coming out if I'm walking around, if I'm on the mower, going over bumps and things like that. So I do like the fact that they are very comfortable whenever I have them in my ears. The music aspect and the sound, I don't think it sounds any better than the Samsung headphones or the Earfun headphones that I have. So if they sounded significantly better, I personally couldn't tell, but you know, I'm also a drummer, a musician, so I use in-ear monitors whenever I'm playing. And I'd like to think I can typically, you know, tell the difference between a headphone that's not high fidelity, that doesn't have the whole dynamic range that you're looking at when you're listening to music, versus ones that do. These sounded very similar to the Earfun and very similar to the Samsung. I really couldn't tell a huge difference, even at high volume. The difference here, though, is high volume on something like this is not the same as high volume on a set of in-ear monitors. My in-ear monitors that I use when I play drums, they're made by a company called Shure, which is known for high-end equipment. And they sound fantastic. And of course, because they're plugged in to a pack that feeds the music through them, they're much, much louder. I can get 3 times as loud with those as I can get with these. So whenever I have these on full blast, I don't listen to a lot of real heavy bass music or anything like that. So I don't know how the little the drivers are going to respond to that from a distortion perspective. But I do listen to some music that has some good kick drum to it, has some good bass lines to it. And these sound just as good as any of the other ones I've tried, or any of the other ones I use. And I say that because if the Earfun headphones or the Samsung headphones sounded bad, I wouldn't listen to them. I still want good quality sound, whether I'm listening to an Audible book, a phone call, and I'm just using it as a Bluetooth hands-free system, or I'm using it for music. I still want it to sound good. I listen for good sounding music. I listen for nice highs, good mid-range, and good low frequencies. And again, these perform just as good as the Earfun do. They perform as good as the Samsung. The one feature these are missing are noise cancellation, which is a big miss because at this price point, even though you're only talking, what, $60, $70, $80 price point, you're at the price point where brands like Earfun, who have a phenomenal product as well, have noise cancellation. And for these not to have them, you're paying more, but you're getting a feature that is really, really needed. And if you're on an airplane, if you're on a tractor or a lawnmower or something loud, that noise cancellation comes in really, really handy versus not having it. Again, I would definitely say that probably Samsung is the better performing of the three, followed by Earfun, followed by RAYCON. These are lower cost, and you get bigger discounts off of them, so I would probably get these instead. I will throw a link to all these products in the channel description, just so you can go and look at the comparisons yourself as well, see the reviews, and see if one of them's right for you, because for me, I wouldn't have spent the money on these if I was just going to go out and buy a pair of earbuds. I'd probably just get another pair of Earfuns, or even explore another option if they had noise cancellation and if they sounded good. Anyways, guys, sure hope you enjoyed the video. Again, I'm not here to bash any product, just wanted to give you my honest evaluation because I see a lot of folks advertising these RAYCON headphones, and you know, I just personally wanted to give you my feel on if I thought they were worth it or not. I think they're good, I think they're good quality, but they are lacking the one fundamental feature that is needed, and that's noise cancellation. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.